Hi everyone, Sandy here. Welcome back to my day 6 of my 13 Frights before Halloween. This is October the 23rd, 2020. So for this project today, I created a little brag book could be for cropped 4x6 photos. Actually, the total size of this, not counting the hinge part or the spine, is 4¼ by 6¼ and the pages inside the pattern papers are 4x6. So you could completely put a photo in here, or you could crop one and put them in here. So this is all made out of cardstock. I used the Artisan Black from Country Craft Creations. I used a paper pad that I had in my stash, a 6x6 paper pad. It's really all you need. I added lots of ribbon here for the closure. As you see, it goes into the 2 holes on the back all the way through the album. That's the binding. Tied them all in a knot, and then I added a jack-o'-lantern charm. I love these. Actually, it's a bell, and then I tied on a spider button for a charm. Added a glittery spider here on the front, and used some stickers that I've had in my stash for quite a while. These are some kind of little holographic stickers that kind of sparkle and all that. So this has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pages, sides for you to put photos, and with the inside covers you have 16. So you can do a lot. You can crop and put 2 smaller ones on some pages and some bigger ones, the 4x6. So this is a lot of fun. It just opens back. I don't put any pockets or flaps or anything in because you need to keep it really flat. It's just a simple little brag book that you can create really quickly. I would dare say that you could probably do a dozen in a day. I don't know, I may be exaggerating there, but seriously, it's really, really easy. And I'm going to show you how in the tutorial. I just wanted to flip through real quick so you could see the different pages where I added the stickers that I had in my stash. Just decorate it up really cute. So that's the little brag book for today. So let's get started on our tutorial, and don't forget to leave a comment so you'll be in the drawing on Halloween Day for a crafty prize from me. This is for the ones in the USA only and those who are subscribed to my channel. So thanks, and thanks for leaving your comments, and stay tuned for the video, the tutorial part of the video. For day 6 of my 13 Frights for Halloween, we're going to make a quick and easy Halloween brag book. So I've pre-cut my pieces. I've used about 3½ sheets of Artisan Black cardstock, and I've cut each piece to 7 inches wide by 4¼ tall. And then I've cut my pattern papers, and I used a 6x6 pad that I bought from Michael's a couple of years ago. I'm pretty sure you can usually find these, you know, every year, maybe different patterns. This is Recollections. It just says Halloween, crafted Halloween. Probably different patterns every year. If you find it, it's a good time to check for it is after Halloween or close to Halloween, when you might get it for 50% off or use a coupon or something. So I cut me 20 pieces of the pattern paper that I wanted. Now, if you want your brag book to be horizontal, you will cut your pattern papers to 6 inches wide by 4 inches tall because of your patterns. If you want it to be the other way, the portrait or vertical, you would cut 4 inches wide by 6 inches tall. So I'm doing mine horizontal. So I did cut 20 of the pattern papers. So I'm going to grab my scoreboard. I'm just going to show you on one. You put your 7-inch in at the top, and you're going to score each one at 3/4 of an inch. So just go ahead and get all of these done. You will cut, I cut, let's see, I think I cut 10. Yes, I cut 10 of these for this little book. So I cut 10 that are 7 inches wide, 4¼ tall, and then score all of them on the 7-inch side at 3/4 of an inch. I have all of mine scored at the 3/4 inch on all of these. Now I'm going to leave them flat for now. I'm going to clip them together, all 10. Make sure this is all nice and straight down here on the ends. They all fit together. I'm just going to clip them. So I can mark, grab a pencil. So this is 4 1/4 tall. So 2 inches is for 4. So 2 1/8 is center. So I'm going to put I think I'm going to put my punch marks at about, let's see what 1 1/4 would do. Yeah, I'm going to do them at 1 1/4. So I'll put one here and 1 1/4. So that would be putting a mark at 1 1/4 and at 3. Now I've put them in a little far because that's not where the hole's going to go, but I could be able to see that. So we're going to punch all of these, try at one time. I don't know if I've ever done that thick with my crocodile or not, but I'm going to see. I'm going to use the big hole, and it's possible that I cannot punch all at once. Let's see. Oh yeah, very easy. Very easy to do. Okay. I should have known. I do chipboard all the time. So I'm putting them in about the center of that 3/4 inch space there. So there we got those. So we're going to use a ribbon tie closure for these. And I'm telling you, this is really, really easy to just decorate the front. So I'm going to go ahead and take these apart. And I'm going to go ahead and add my pattern paper. Now for the front, I want this chevron black and white. And I cut all these 4 by 6. So we're just going to center those. And then my last one, flip it over so the holes over here, it's got the chevron too. So I want my front and back the same. So grab my glue. And you could make these any size you wanted to. And I call it for 4 by 6 photos, but really it would be for cropped 4 by 6 photos because you wouldn't have any of your pattern paper showing unless you don't want pattern paper and you just want it for the photos. Then you would have a black border around all your photos. But I do like my Halloween papers, so I'm going to go ahead and use those. And I would crop my photos if I wanted to. Now this is the front cover and this is going to be the back. So that's the back. I'm going to flip these like this. So we're going to put these back together. So we have this one already patterned. We flip it that way. Now I wanted to make them mirror patterns. So like this is the skulls. This is going to go on the inside of the cover. And then the first page will have that one. So each set of pages will have matching papers, I think, from this paper pad I was able to. I had used it before, so a few were missing. There was plenty of extras in there that I could cut down. I'm going to show you once that it's really simple, so I'm not going to do all these on camera. So you will pattern all of your pages with the pattern paper that's cut to 4 by 6. And make sure the direction's going the right way. I had that one upside down, had to flip it. Turn this one over. So now next is the stripe. And then the next page will be the other orange stripe. So you just keep going until you have them all patterned. So what I did is I cut 20 pattern papers that were 4x6, so I could use a 6x6 pad, and so that means 10 of each print, 2 of each print, so 10 of one design, 10 of the other, but double that. So there's that, and then this one will go here. So just, I'm going to turn off the camera, and you just keep adding, patterning your papers. Make sure you do not go over your score line there. So I have all my pattern papers on each page, and what I'm doing now, I've already done a few of them, is just folding on the score line. I'm not doing a hard burnish with the bone folder, but I am folding each one forward on the page just to kind of get it trained with how it needs to go. So go ahead and do that on all of yours. And then we're going to grab some different ribbons, twine ribbons, probably several different ones. I have a jar here. I'm going to see what we've got, what I've got to use to bind this little album. So let me grab my jar right quick. I put lots of leftovers. I have more Halloween ribbons than this, but these are some loose ones that I have. So I thought I would look in here and see. That one's pretty thick. But sometimes you can fold it to get to go through. I have a nice purple rickrack that I might want to use. Let me untie it here. It's got a piece of tape on it. Just some different possibilities of what we could run through. More than just one. I like it to look a little, you know, full, or have a lot of variety on it. I didn't cut that because that's really on tight. I think it did. Tore through some of the ribbon, so I might not be able to use this one. Probably had this in a long time, so we'll look at that. This one says Happy Halloween. It's kind of short. This one's a vinyl. It's not going to work. We have the green eyelash. That's pretty. Like this one. It's not very long. This black. Here's a black. Let's see how long this satin. Nope, it's a bow. I could use the bow. That's green. No, I don't think on that one. That's a variegated. I'm gonna have to go to my rolls, I think. I think it's too big. That one's too pretty. Too wide, too short. It might work short, I don't know. I'm gonna look at my other ribbons. So I'm gonna put you on standby, and then I will be back with that. Okay, so I pulled out this orange with black dots, kind of a gross grain. Then I have this one, a tweeted one. This is Happy Halloween. I have a bit of orange and black button string, a heavier one. I have black sheer and orange sheer. So I think we can make do with that. What you're going to do is you're going to feed it through from the back. If you have to do just one at a time, do one at a time. Ribbon, I've got both of these. So this is going to be a little time consuming. I am not going to do all of this on the camera. But what you're going to do is you feed it through the back from both sides so that it meets in the front so that you can tie your bow. So here's the ribbons I ended up using. I used the purple rickrack, the black sheer, the orange sheer, and the thicker, I think this was a Tim Holtz orange and black button twine, and I used the green eyelash. Now what I did is I took my tweezers and I threaded each one in individually, in and then back up. And so this made it where they're all layered on each other here on the back. You see that? Makes it nice and flat. And then as when I pulled them up, I tied each one in a knot, and then the other one went on top of the other, so that we have them all intertwined together here and top in a knot. And I decided I did not want a bow. I'm just going to let these kind of like all hang like that. And I did trim them down to about, what is that? Yeah, about 5.5 inches. You can make them a little shorter if you want to. Keeping this real plain and simple. You do not want to add any pockets, because as you see, you have no space gusset here. So this is just a flip through for photos. You can just put photos in here, crop them down, maybe 1 or 2 on each one, or just one big one. And so it flips through nicely like this. It's kind of flat. Now you could put a sticker or something on there. So I went in my stash and I found these stickers I've had I don't know how long. So I'm going to use some of these on my cover. I might put 1 or 2 on each page. I'm not going to do that on camera either, because you're going to have different things than I have, but I will show you photos of my finished little album at the end of the tutorial, and then also I'll have a little video clip at the intro at the first. So that's pretty much all it is to making this little brag book. So I want to thank you for watching and following along with me for my 13 Frights before Halloween. Tomorrow will be the 24th of October, which will be day 7. So I'll have another little project for you. Be sure to comment so that you'll be eligible for a drawing for a prize on October 31st to those of you in the USA. And it will be probably a fall paper collection, ribbons and things like that, and maybe one of my little Halloween projects or something. I don't know yet for sure. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss any of my videos by clicking on that bell. That will send you a notification every time a video is uploaded. So I'll see you later. Bye-bye.